Sitting on these train tracks is a $250,000 Lamborghini, and barreling down on it. But before the impact, I'm giving this Lamborghini to Blake.
Thank you.
And on top of sending the train, I'm also going to have these 8 soldiers shoot 10,000 bullets at your Lamborghini.
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. It's going to be fun.
And you have exactly 24 hours to build whatever you want to protect your Lamborghini from the bullets. The timer starts now.
First line of defense, I'm thinking a wall of cinder blocks. After that, some shipping containers filled with refrigerators. And then basically just a wall of cars to block those bullets.
Do you think all of this is enough to stop 10,000 bullets?
I think it is, Jimmy.
But so far, nothing's there. You should get to building. Blake immediately drove to 3 stores where I get $1,000 on supplies. And since I don't want to bore you with all that, let's just skip to the part when everything was delivered. Its first round of supplies are starting to show up.
Oh my God, I can't believe I bought all this stuff and this isn't even everything, man.
He's got a water truck. Some of his junk cars came in. He's got a Connex crate over here.
How do they get this much stuff?
This is crazy.
Don't worry about the guys with the machine guns. Just pretend they're not there. I don't even know what they're doing there, honestly. We're 5 hours in, and this storage container is about to be the first line of defense against 10,000 bullets.
All right, that's probably good. That's probably good. Do you think that shipping container is going to stop any bullets?
Absolutely not.
As of now, he's screwed.
It's not looking good for him.
Oh, gosh. It's been about 6 hours. Are you happy with your progress?
I'm very happy.
You sure?
I wasn't until this thing got down, but now that it's down, dude, I feel really good.
I asked them if this would stop the bullets, and they said no. And once Blake realized he had to go all out, he worked not only through the night.
This way, Mr. Railroad Ties. Nice, yes. Really nice.
But even into the next morning, upgrading his defense.
Dude, he's stuffing the storage container with a van and a giant tube.
And once I saw it put together, I was honestly pretty impressed. Run me through what you built.
I built a whole bunch of concrete in the front, and the tallest part of the wall is right in the center to block the crow's nest machine guns, because those things are big and scary. I got all my storage containers and a bunch of water.
And if you come right over here, you will see his Lamborghini tucked away amongst everything.
There it is, nice and cozy.
Do you think all of this will stop the bullets?
I do.
I think you have a 50% chance of survival.
What's the best odds I've had yet?
And before I have them shoot 10,000 rounds, come with me to the Lamborghini. Not only are you competing for this Lamborghini, but for $100,000 as well.
What?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool.
This will be enough to cover the insurance. 24 hours is up. 8 scary men, 10,000 bullets versus everything that Blake has built. Are you ready?
Just get it over with. Freaking out.
Ready to fire on you, Jimmy.
Sir, fire at will.
Roger that.
Stand by! Fire! Oh my God. Oh, they are unloading on his fortress.
Oh my God, make them stop.
They're actually ripping through the cinder blocks now.
Oh man. Oh God.
Joe, Blake's ball. And what we haven't told Blake is these guns are only the first of 4 phases we've designed to destroy this Lamborghini. Or should I say, whatever remains after this. They just brought out the LMG. Oh, it is melting. No. Cinder blocks are falling. All it takes is one bullet to penetrate, and it's going in his Lambo.
Oh my God.
These are the last bullets.
They're going.
All clear?
Let's go.
Oh, she's clean, baby.
10,000 rounds and not one connection, baby.
There's no bullet holes in your Lamborghini. And if you don't already know who Blake is, he's the third and final attempt to win the grand prize. Are you ready for phase 2?
Yes.
See that giant crane coming?
That big yellow oil rig looking thing?
That is phase 2. That crane is going to lift your car up 100 feet and then in 24 hours drop it, and you have to catch it without it being destroyed.
Seriously?
Yeah. All right, bring it over here. And while we prepare the world's first 100-foot Lamborghini freefall, there goes your Lamborghini, Blake. Blake began to strategize on how he was going to catch it.
I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Taylor, come over here.
Yes, I'm here.
How would you break its fall?
So you get all the pillows in the city.
Okay.
Step 2, get all the mattresses. Next, get a blanket.
Taylor, you're just making a giant bed.
Then a warm glass of milk.
All right, stop. You're not helping. Blake, work your magic.
Oh, I'm screwed. All right, guys, I got some good news and bad news. We passed day 1 with flying colors. The bad news is, the Lamborghini is airborne. Okay. Anyone got any ideas? I mean, like, what do we think?
The bouncy castles?
Bouncy castles. That's actually not that bad, just because that's not bad at all, really.
And after being inspired by the construction workers' wisdom, Blake had decided on his master plan.
I would like to move the connexes in like a square right here with the X in the middle, and that way I can just fill the square up with a bunch of air mattresses, pillows, bubble wrap, and I'll top it all off with a bunch of bouncy castles. Just, the biggest problem right now is I have no materials. Everything that I bought is hard concrete or metal, and nothing that I bought I can use for day 2. So I have absolutely nothing.
And so Blake sent his crew to buy every pillow and air mattress in the city. And even though he was incredibly sleep deprived, he got to work.
I'm already at the stage where it's like, wait, why am I doing this again? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in a challenge for a Lamborghini that's floating in the sky right now.
By the time his materials had arrived, Blake had been awake for over 24 hours and was in desperate need of sleep
In the morning.
And with how exhausted Blake was, he ended up sleeping for way longer than he planned.
Blake!
Is he serious?
What is this? He got mattresses, pillows, and blankets, but he's missing the warm milk.
Yeah, that's the key to everything.
Where is Blake?
He's asleep, I heard.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
By the time Blake got on site, it was already super late in the day. That's Blake's truck pulling up. All right, we need to get to work. Come on.
All right, let's just see what this looks like. Oh, that bouncy house works as a big box. So I'm thinking maybe we put that thing in the middle now and then we start blowing it up.
Only looking good for Blake. I don't think he has more than a 10% chance of catching that Lamborghini. And even if he does, there's no shot he's stopping that train later on.
Start filling up the side so that way it's high over here, takes away this wall.
So with only a couple of hours remaining, Blake did all that he could by filling the rest of his pit with cardboard boxes and bubble wrap.
Coming down to the wire.
Chandler, how much time is left?
1 hour.
Blake is screwed.
I have a little bit of bubble wrap left. I think I'm just going to get raised on this thing and just wrap my baby up in this bubble wrap and I'm good to go.
That's definitely going to help.
Blake spent what little time he had remaining on this crane, failing at trying to bubble wrap his car.
It's just not going to work.
You know what time it is?
What?
Time to drop the car. Let's drop this bad boy. The failed bubble wrap makes it look majestic. Blake, do you think your Lamborghini will survive?
I'm positive, Jimmy.
He's more certain than me.
I'm positive about this one. I bought every air mattress at Walmart. If this won't catch it, I don't know what will. I did everything I can.
3 bouncy castles, 150 mattresses. How many pillows?
150.
150 pillows and 2,000 cardboard boxes. Will it break the Lamborghini's fall?
Yes. Yes.
That's 2 yeses.
Okay.
24 hours of work down to this. No pun intended.
3, 2, 1. Drop the Lamborghini.
That did not sound good.
Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay.
All right, he's moving the conduct straight out the way. There's no way you got that Lambo.
Get these boxes out of the way.
Oh.
What? We're about to find out how damaged this car is.
The lights work.
Ooh, the lights work.
This Princess Castle might have saved this entire car.
Moment of truth. You might have been the first person in history to catch a Lamborghini.
If it turns on.
All right, here we go.
I can't believe it.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Jesus!
Everything looks good, minus a little crack in the bumper, which we found out by this official appraiser. This was only going to reduce the price of Blake's Lamborghini by
Probably 10 grand.
That was the perfect time to mention that phase 3 is flaming cars.
Wow. That's a low blow.
But seeing how he's done this before, I'll see you tomorrow.
I got a lot to prove. Redemption Day!
Blake spent the rest of the night disassembling his defense for phase 2. And after a good night of sleep, he was ready to begin his defense for phase 3.
8 in the morning, just woke up. We got a lot of work to do today. Let's get started. Here's the day 3 plan. I'm gonna cut the bottom out of a shipping container and I'm gonna drop it right on the car. Next, I'm gonna take 2 more containers and I'm gonna lean them up, coming to a point right above the car. And most importantly, nothing flammable this time.
Do you think that will deflect the car?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you were going to say no. Blake then asked his crew to remove every piece of wood that was in the container because that's what ended and had them cut out the bottom of the container that would surround the Lamborghini.
This storage container could put a lot of damage.
Really crush it?
It can?
That thing weighs a whole lot.
And with that being done, Blake just needs to lower the container carefully over the Lamborghini without damaging.
One scratch could cost him thousands of dollars.
You're good, just like that.
It is so close to scraping the car.
Watch your fingers, we're coming down.
Yes! I cannot believe that.
All right, next we're going to bring these containers together to form a V.
What if the car gets caught in there?
That can't happen, dude. That's why we're putting this pointy.
Deflect their car.
100%.
20 minutes remain, and then we see if that Lamborghini perishes, just like his 500 grand. And as usual, Blake utilized every last second. 3, 2, 1. Not quite sure what that dirt accomplished. Time is up.
No.
Let's see if, unlike last time, you survive phase 3.
Redemption.
Like, you lost $500,000 from this exact challenge. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty confident.
I think the viewers want to know one thing. Did you put wood inside of there like last time?
A little bit. No, I'm just kidding. There's no wood in there. It was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life.
Moment of truth. Come on in. 3 shipping containers, a bunch of dirt, concrete, a weird, like, pointed roof thing, versus 10 flaming cars. Are you ready?
Let's go, dude.
Light it on fire! Will Blake be one step closer to going home with a brand new Lamborghini filled with $100,000 or be eliminated and go home with nothing? We're about to find out. 3, 2, 1, drop it! Oh!
Oh, you did not
I
want
feel like that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. Oh no. Still feeling good?
Not as good.
This is giving me some flashbacks.
It's giving you some flashbacks.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Drop it.
Oh my God. The roof looks like it's already buckling.
And just in case Blake loses to the flaming cars like last time, I'm going to take this moment and tell you about this amazing new phone. Oh, that hurt to watch. It also has a ton of new features with Galaxy AI, like Photo Assist. Remember the last challenge when the bumper got cracked on the Lambo?
Now I have a new car.
For the picture, you do.
Whenever you're ready. This phone also has Circle to Search with Google, which makes finding information incredibly easy. It would have helped Blake a lot in the last video. To learn about the flammability, he would have learned the answers instantly. Should have just told you. I was genuinely impressed by this phone, and I think you will be too. And let's drop the next car. We dropped car after car, and with each one, we could tell Blake was getting nervous. But we also noticed that all of the impacts were starting to damage the crate itself. Your crate on the bottom is bowing. At this point, the container protecting the Lamborghini was being crushed by the weight and heat of the cars.
Thought about this every day since the last time I saw this.
And now it's time for the final car.
Yes!
Fall! Oh no! Bro, it's gotta be 1,000 degrees in there. His car has to be melting now. We got the fire extinguisher. Somehow he's running so fast. Be careful, Blake!
I'm coming.
How is it?
It's okay. It's okay. Yes! You like that?
If one more car was dropped, his crate would have collapsed. You stopped 10,000 bullets.
Easy.
You caught a car out of midair. You've now deflected 10 flaming cars. The timer has officially started.
I gotta go.
Good luck on phase 4.
Godspeed.
What is he even running at? And in case you're wondering, the flaming cars we dropped and a lot of other stuff we used were actually from a scrapyard. And don't worry, we made sure to clean up everything afterward. Blake knew that the train was going to be the most deadly attack yet, so he wasted no time in getting started.
The best way to stop a train is to derail it. That's what I'm trying to build here. All these railroad ties are tucked snug, and all of these are going to go under the train. The train's going to hit them like that. And if I do that 100 more times, I don't see the train just blowing past all that.
No, this time they'll save me.
I just need 2 inches off the track, and I win.
2 inches is a lot, though.
My man. Then once I have all this done, I can just put concrete on top. I think that's going to work, man. I think that's going to work.
Blake worked with his crew throughout the entire night. And when I showed up the next morning, it was obvious that the challenge had taken a toll on him.
What's up, Jimbo?
What happened to your voice?
I'm like dying out here.
As you guys know, he lost sick and tired of losing. He has an army going super hard. They're currently stacking the cars that we dropped on phase 3 on the train tracks. But time was still ticking down. And in order to stop this train, Blake began adding a lot more objects to the tracks, like shipping containers, mattresses to cushion the impact. Blake's worked so hard. I'm now on his team. And water tanks. It really seems to know what he's doing. Too bad there's only 11 minutes left. At this point, Blake did everything he could to finish his build before time ran out. And it was actually starting to look impressive.
This is it.
3,
The final stretch.
2, stop, turn it off. Time is officially up.
Oh my God.
From phase 1's shipping containers, phase 2's mattresses, and even phase 3's burning cars, you somehow use all the resources from the previous phases. Let's see if you're driving home in a Lamborghini or if I'm dropping you off at your house.
Bring that train on, man. Bring it on.
Before we ram everything, we need to back the train up. We're going to go really far back. That way the train can pick up a lot of speed before it hits everything. Sound like a good idea?
No, Jimmy, that sounds awful.
Be honest, do you think your Lamborghini will survive?
God, I hope so, Jimmy.
Give it a try. But for now, it's a Lamborghini. Blake, any last words?
Give it all you got.
Send the train. Here it comes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's coming! It's gonna speed up until it hits 35 miles an hour right before impact.
Dude, it is going quick.
It's just going to derail. It's just going to derail.
Here she comes! Let's see if it was all worth it. Oh, wait, it derailed. Wait, I think it stopped.
Oh my God! Wait, I've never seen something like that.
Oh, you derailed.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I did it! Oh! Yes! Oh my God! This is your new Lamborghini, Blake. Not only did he win the Lamborghini, but he also got all this money. Yes! Congrats! I did it! You want to know the best way to end this video, Blake? What? Yes!
Mr.